What do you think makes a good trailer?
It needs to have a good voiceover. If there's a man or a woman narrating the trailer, it needs to be persuasive, kind of intriguing voice. If the characters narrate the story, it needs to be the main characters, so we know who's who. The trailer shouldn't be too long, otherwise it will give away too much of the plot. The plot should be visible though, so we should see the plot through maybe fast cuts and maybe like different type of scenes. There needs to be good upbeat music if it's a comedy, and maybe high-pitched music if it's a thriller or horror. A trailer needs to have quick cuts, and yeah, it just needs to be interesting, catchy.
Most of the time it's the soundtrack, the music's really quite good, and the music's quite good and it's very fast-paced, and it always sort of gets you in the mood to watch the film, I guess.
Okay, how about shots?
Shots. Oh, well sometimes like with the quick shots it's quite good when you don't know what's happening, but sometimes it's like they can show, and we're going to your one now, it shows a bit too much of the shots on the screen, so it ruins the film, because most of the time you always see the action sequences of the film, and then when you watch the film it's like, I've already seen that part, is that it?
Where like the majority of the film isn't like just completely like disclosed in the trailer, so it's like, you know, you still want a bit of suspense to happen in the film, like you don't want to have the sort of impression that, like as you said, you've seen it all before, or like sometimes when trailers show all of the best bits of the film and then like when you go and watch the film all the rest is crap. So yeah, the trailer has to leave some of the best bits out, but then make sure that the trailer's still good enough so that you'd want to watch the film, if that makes sense.
What do you think makes a good trailer?
Don't reveal all the tricks, just the 2 minutes that you get, because what's the point of going to the cinema if you'll pay money to go and watch the rest of the movie? Nothing cheesy, no cheese, no. There once was a girl who was average, her name was Ebony. Don't bring the funny parts. People like, oh, jokes about funny things. If it's a horror, don't bring flashing lights that are going to make us epileptic. Nothing, the music, none of that stuff that makes you go deaf. Yeah, that's what we're
I think not the whole plot, but sort of what's going to happen to you around about what the movie is going to be about. And yeah, I think really lively.
If you have a really rubbish movie anyway, you know it, just in the middle of the trip, that's going to be a
What do you think makes a good trailer?
When there are like flashbacks and they give like the story away but not too much, like they don't put the best parts of the movie in it, because then when you come to watch the movie it's just like, I watched the trailer, you know what I mean? And if it's an action movie, I like it when there's loads of like flashes and loads of upbeat music, and like you really feel your heart rate going up and stuff like that. And when it's comedy, I like it when it has that kind of chilled out or comedic kind of sound to it, to the music, and yeah, that's it.
What makes a good trailer?
I think what makes a good trailer is if there are scenes in the trailer that are actually not in the movie, that's when it goes really bad, because there are some scenes you really want to see that are in the trailer but they're not in the movie. You have, like, if it's a comedy movie, when they say all the really good jokes in the trailer and you're like, so what's left in the movie is just really crap, that's what makes a really bad trailer.
Okay, how about the font?
Oh yeah, the font's very important, because if you watch a trailer on the TV and then you want to find out what movie it is, or what actors are in the movie, especially if you sometimes don't know the name, the font comes out really small on like some certain trailers, and you really don't know and you can't read it, so it's very difficult.
Okay, thank you. So what do you think makes a good trailer?
Good shots. Good actors, like, do you know the voiceover when it goes like this next? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
So you think that's a good thing?
Yeah. Eye-catching scenes. Yeah, eye-catching scenes. Something that draws the viewer.
create suspense, so they want to see.
Oh, yeah.
Like music as well.
What kind of music do you think should we use?
If it's a horror film, you normally get like
Eerie music.
Singing.
Yeah, children singing, like really creepy.
Yeah. That makes me laugh.
If it was a comedy, you would expect like upbeat music.
Yeah. Or if it was like for a movie like Another Hood, you'd expect like some crime music and stuff. Hip to the hop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, thank you.